This is a CBS News Detroit update.
Good morning, I'm Sandra Ali. Here's a look at your top headlines on this Monday morning. The strike at the Detroit Marathon refinery plant officially now over. The two sides now working to try to get everybody back on the job. The 7-year agreement to end the walkout ratified by members of Teamsters Union 283 Saturday. Company officials say both sides are now working to get the employees back on the job as soon as possible. About 270 union members went on strike back on September 4th. When the plant is up and running, it refines 140,000 barrels of oil every day. Happening today, a new drop-in center opens up for people struggling with homelessness. Thanks to a $3.5 million grant from the city of Detroit, Cass Community Social Services now able to offer those services. The drop-in center will have a living room, a dining room, 6 bathrooms. Also, there are areas for doing laundry as well as office workspace.
We have a drop-in that would be open round the clock and service in particular law enforcement that need somewhere to drop people off, hospitals that are overflowing, especially in their emergency rooms that need a place to send people, domestic violence situations that can't wait for 2 or 3 weeks or a month.
There is enough space there at least for 75 people. The water is back on this morning on Harsens Island. Over the weekend, crews were able to repair the water main break that left more than 1,000 people without any running water. However, a reminder though, conditions not completely back to normal. A boil water advisory is in effect right now because bacteria could possibly build up in the system. They say the advisory is going to be lifted once they do complete testing to make sure it's 100% safe. Well, if we told you the Lions scored 42 points yesterday, most fans would think that's a win. Not so yesterday, though. The Bills scored early and often on their way to a 48-42 victory. The Lions also suffered a few key injuries as well. The news much better for the Michigan State women's basketball team. They come from behind to beat Iowa 68-66. Iowa ranked 21st. The Lady Spartans ranked 17th for the first time ever, and they have started the season 10-0. All right, now let's go ahead and get a check of your next weather forecast from Troy Bridges. It's foggy out there this morning, Troy.
Yeah, Sandra, we are going to have that dense fog advisory in effect for all counties until 10 o'clock this morning. So leave early so you can take it slowly out there this morning. We are going to warm to a high of 52 degrees with rain chances on and off through the day, especially into the afternoon and early evening. But again, temperatures fairly mild, well above the average going into the low 50s. We will see some changes tomorrow, but again, rain chances today on and off, so grab the umbrella after dealing with the fog. Then tomorrow we start to dry out and temperatures stay fairly mild for another couple of days before we deal with some snow chances on Wednesday. So Wednesday morning, a chance for snow mixed in with rain. We're going to have to watch that forecast very closely, and then eventually it moves out and temperatures drop considerably by the end of the week. So high temperatures today, well above our average, into the 50s, going to 53 today, but rainy with a high of 53 in Ann Arbor, 55 in Adrian, 50 in Lapeer, 50 in Pontiac, warming to 49 in Mount Clemens and 49 in Port Huron. The next 7 days will show a high again tomorrow of 42, closer to the average and dry, and then 39 on Wednesday with that snow and rain mix. Then we dry out by Thursday and notice highs only in the 30s, and Sandra, highs back to the 20s for the weekend. Back to you.
Troy, thank you. That's a look at your headlines. We'll be back later today covering stories that matter to you on air and streaming on the CBS News app and Pluto TV.